party started. Okay, hello, if anyone comes. With lemon tea. Doesn't taste very good. All right, let's share on WhatsApp. Loading up my WhatsApp. VIP members. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Share. Teacher chat. Share. Daily free chat. Share. Welcome new students. Share. Come say hi. There we go. That's the WhatsApp. Let's see who comes. Maybe I should do Facebook too. My Facebook page. Come say hi. There we go. Post. Get out of there. All right, we got a few people coming in. Marianne, good morning. Well, it's afternoon here. And Ganesh. Oh, hello, Ganesh. Are you the same Ganesh from my WhatsApp groups? Skype is off. Let's close this down. There. Okay, if you guys got any English questions, let me know. If not, I'm just going to do my own work. If you want to talk about something, let me know. It's 7:03 here. 7:30 in the morning. Well, it's 4:50 p.m. here in Korea. Sazadul Islam, hello. Welcome. Something's wrong with this tea. All right. Got any English questions, let me know. As I said, if not, I'm going to do some editing. You don't have to stay here. I'm just working today and answering questions. Young. Yeah, you're in Korea. I'm in Korea. 4:05 p.m. Are you studying English today? Maddie's here. Hello, Maddie. Here, let's see here. You guys can ask questions. You know, it's funny. You guys are always asking for time with the teacher, and when you get time with the teacher, you have nothing to say, nothing to ask. How about if I put that up here? Let's change this. Learn English Live Sunday here. Let's keep that. Let's move that up. How does that look? Why doesn't this hide? There. All right. Who else is here? Evalani, hello, and David, hello, guys. If you got any English questions, let me know. I got my whiteboard here ready to answer anything you got. Wow, 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 wow. If not, I'm going to go to work on my editing. Always editing. Eyoung, I live in Korea. What are you talking about? Where is here? I live in Gwangmyeong. Where do you live? My live stream is always stopped during Z? What does that mean? Can you explain your problem a little more, Grace? Child. Oh, your child playing games. You got to be specific with the problem, Grace. So how you guys doing today? Get your thumbs moving. Let me know. What are we going to talk about? What am I going to answer? What kind of questions do you need help with? Excuse me. I'll just continue my editing that never ends. It goes on forever. Forever. Do. What's this? S and th. Okay, this is I'm editing a pronunciation video. Pronunciation is always important in English. Ooh. Oof. Oof. And then we're going to take from 7 right here. Copy. Paste. Different speed between upload and download. I don't know. I don't understand what you mean. I would have to check that during a Zoom call. Grace, do you use Zoom, Grace? Did you share the link in the groups? I shared this link. Sajad, hello. How long does it take to edit one video? Well, it takes about, it depends on the video, but 5 to 10 hours, depending on the video.
Thin. Is it A or B? Here are my first two words. Now, word A, word B. Which one do I say? Listen to me. Thin.
Thin, sin, thin, sin, thin. All right, let's see. How long is this video? This is a long video. Let's get that. Today's video is about 14 minutes long. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm always getting quicker. Hey, Thomas Clark, hello. Hello, Tom. How's it going? I am the bearded one, and my hair is getting really long. I'm gonna go full hippie soon. Zaman, hello. You got any questions, guys? Let me know. I got the whiteboard already. Ask a question. Thomas, I'm good. No, I think you guys, my friend Tom here, Thomas Clark. He's been suffering because of the COVID. It's been a hard year for him. I'm sure many of you had maybe lost your job. He lost his job. He's just waiting, I guess, for the world to get better. But Tom, the world is not getting better. It's getting worse. It's still getting worse. At least you're safe. Could be worse. You could be working at a hagwon in Korea. I know. Could be worse. You could be teaching English in Asia. You could be in a Thailand prison. Safe for now, true. Tom, do you drink tea? I don't remember. You drink coffee, but are you a tea guy? All right, we got a question. Okay. Kelly Axmed. Let's put your question up on the board here. Let's get rid of this Hi Teacher one. What is the difference? Let's see if that fits on the screen. What is the difference between two sentences? Let's cut that. I have cooked and let's cut that. And I have been cooking. Good questions. I'm going to type. I wish I could change the size of just one font. I wish I could change the size of this. Oh, looks terrible. All right, let's see if we can make sense of this. I have cooked. That's your sentence. It's done. An action is used. The done action. It's finished. It's the present perfect tense. I have been cooking. Present perfect continuous tense. You're going to have been. I have been cooking. ing. Continuous tense. An action. Let's cut this. An action which began in the past and is still continuing in the present. All right. I have cooked. So I have cooked. And I have been cooking. These are not full sentences. So I have cooked a lot of fish this week. Let's finish that sentence. All right. So that is done. I've been cooking a lot of fish. So this action began in the past and it's probably still continuing now. All right. Hope that helps. Oh, my line. I moved my line. It's hard to manipulate the text here. This Jamboard, I gotta wait for Anna to come on because it'd be nice to know how to manipulate the text better. Teaching English in Asia with a big beard, yeah. You don't want to be that guy. Mostly coffee. Marianne, my question is, I talked about you or I thought about you. What's your question? Is the question, what's the difference? I talk, and I thought about you. What's those are different meanings. Talking, thinking. I have been jobbing. Good for you. I have no job. Well, another way to say I have no job you could also express that I am unemployed. Maybe I am unemployable. Maybe that is your problem. Someone must want you. Or I am retired. You have no job, but you don't want a job. Talk and thought. Marianne, yeah, I'm not sure your question exactly, Marianne, if I answered it or not. You got to be a little more specific. Wilson, hey. Wilson Alonso Geraldo Quitien. Hello, dear teacher. It is Alonso from Spain. How are you, everyone? I hope you are well. I've been watching your videos, almost all of them. What is the topic, dear? There's no topic. I'm just working in my studio here. If you got any questions, let me know. I hope you're doing well, Alonso. Thomas, if I grow a beard, I will be employable. Yeah, in Thailand, Cambodia, they'll love you there. Can you grow a beard? Alonzo, I have not worked since. Oh, Alonzo. Since March 2020. Ooh, ouch. Good sentence though. Good grammar. I gotta, it's bad luck for you, but you made a good. Your English is great, although you have no job. I have not worked since March 2020. That's when the COVID really struck the world. That's too bad. Any idea when you can go back to work, Alonzo? I worked for Sean Abner, yeah. Did it? Really? Sean Abner is just delaying the inevitable. The inevitable is something bad. Zumana, welcome back. Good to see you again. If you got any questions, let me know. Not many. Oh, D, I missed you. D, MZ, hello. Alonzo, in Spain, some of us are not working yet. But the lucky news, the government pays us every month 70%. Wow. You've had a good vacation then. I think in summer from June 2021, because I work in the airport, I push planes. You push planes at the airport. So you get 70% of your salary. So Alonzo, did you start some side job? Or are you just taking a rest? And Callie has a... Oh, Callie, you got a good sentence here. I have been working for 2016, and there's a big difference between since and for. Since, we always use a specific date, and for is a duration, 2 hours, 2 weeks. So Callie, you have a specific date, so you got to use since. I've been working since. If you want to make for, we need a duration. How long? So I have been working for 5 years. 4 or 5 years. I drive a pushback. Is that the name of the machine? So I just Googled pushback. That must be this machine. That's what you drive? That's cool, man. That's a pushback. Well, I feel lucky to meet someone who drives who has such a unique job. Pushback. You drive a pushback. Is that an easy job? Is that an how can I? Yeah, is that an easy job, or is it very difficult to push those airplanes around? I can't work there. It's not job here. How long have you been living abroad? I've been in Korea almost 22 years. In May, 22 years in May, I'll have been in Korea. "22 wonderful years." Hello, teacher Sherry. We have a special, well, this is a special live stream because I have two native speakers in the chat today, Tom and Sherry. Welcome. Of course, you guys don't need to stick around because I'm just working on videos and it is boring. This should... Okay. I'm live yet again. Too much control for us, FYI. We have a special license. If you lose your points, you will never put a foot in the airport. I understand. Anna, hello. I have questions about the Jamboard. Anna's my tutor for Jamboard. I like Jamboard, but you know, if I have another sentence, is there any way to make this text small but not change this text size? Laser. I like the laser. Yeah. What's this do? Edit? Edit? No. Yeah. Anything in a box, I guess, is treated as one unit. Do you have a plan to move to another country, Marty? Yeah, in the future, I will move to another country. Please recommend a good country to move to. Alonzo, driving the pushback is really an easy job, but we must be perfect. There's no place for mistakes. Yeah, there's no place for mistakes. Good expression. You cannot make a mistake with the pushback. I understand. A for Anna. Hi, Sherry. Flowers. But I look, look at this. Look at this. A for Anna comes in. I get a hello. But Sherry, hi, Sherry, and she gets flowers. Hey, Anna. You're showing your favorite teacher is Sherry in my live stream. Monty, come to Saudi Arabia. I don't think I can live in Saudi Arabia. I don't think the Saudi Arabia government wants me to live there. Let's check that. Cool. Get permanent residence in Saudi. How do you spell it? Saudi Arabia. Oh. Okay. It might be possible for me to live there. There are two types of residency offered. A permanent residency for a fee of $213,000 and a renewable temporary residency for an annual fee of $27,000. So I got to pay if I want to live there. So I could live there, but I got to pay a lot of money. I'm not that rich. Oh, hey, Franny, yesterday was a new record. Will you break the record today? No, I hope not. I hope not. Teacher may know if it's possible to use the past simple to express an action that happened the day we are talking. Well, yeah, so think like this. If I said, I just brushed my teeth. This happened before a few minutes ago, and I'm using the past simple. I brushed my teeth. I just brushed my teeth. Or I looked at my keyboard 2 seconds ago. So even just 2 seconds, I can use the past simple right there. Looked. Sherry, I don't even get flowers from my husband. Is the romance gone? Maybe you should buy flowers for your husband. We were helping your uncle to sell some vegetables in the market yesterday. How to change it to a passive sentence. That's too hard. Come on, why do you need that in a passive sentence? You were helping your uncle to sell some vegetables. My uncle selling My uncle was helped by me to sell some vegetables. My uncle is helped by me to sell some vegetables. Is that what you want? You are a Canadian. Maybe it's a problem. Mahdi, according to the website, I just got to pay to stay in Saudi Arabia. Alonzo, well, I have been improving my English and rewatching old videos. So I noticed that I have forgotten a lot of words like brownies, the Girl Scouts in the UK. I don't know. What's brownies? The Girl Scouts, I don't even... Who cares about the Girl Scouts in the UK? Brownies? Brownies are the section in the Girl Guides organization. Who cares? I don't care about that. Hello, Robia. Go back to sleep, Sherry. Alonzo, you can teach rich people in Saudi Arabia and just live a fancy life. Why would I want to teach rich people? And what is a fancy life? I have not brushed my teeth in 7 hours. Yep. Callie, I'm just jobless now, but I will hope next month Here, let's fix up your sentence, Callie. I am just jobless now. Well, but I hope next month I'll get a job. I will get a job. There. That's better. I'm just jobless now, but I hope next month I will get a job. This is more of a spoken expression, so I would probably say instead of I will, I'm just jobless now, but I hope that's probably going to be a period. But I hope next month I'll get a job. And I'd probably put the next month at the end. But I hope I'll get... I'm just jobless now, but I hope I'll get a job next month. That's probably a more natural way of saying that. Maybe this is too big. Maybe I gotta bring that down a little bit. Dwee, thank you, teacher, for your help. Thank you, Dwee, for your support. Dwee is a channel supporter, and I will do anything for you, Dwee. If you got any questions, let me know. So, Mana, so what is the difference between these two sentences? I brushed my teeth and I brushed my teeth. That's a common... common question, and I'm just going to get the answer for you right now. I don't know why students are so concerned with this this sort of question, because it basically means the same thing. You know, there's so many situations where we can use multiple or many different kinds of grammar forms to say the same thing. What's your sentences? Let's get rid of that. Oh, let's get rid of that. I've brushed. You could use have here, but like a native speaker wouldn't say these sentences. All right, your students often come in with partial sentences and like this. What's the difference between these two? Well, right away I'm going to say we're not going to say this sentence in English. We're going to use this grammar, but we're not going to say this sentence. We need more information. I've brushed my teeth. You're missing the information here to make this sentence important or useful. So I brushed my teeth many times today. Like that. And I brushed my teeth. You're just making a statement. I brushed my teeth. All right. So, as I said, you wouldn't just say I've brushed my teeth. You need more information for the grammar to make sense of why you're using have. I have brushed my teeth many times today. You need that extra information. Now the sentence makes sense. For I brushed my teeth, just simple past. You're just stating a fact. You brushed your teeth. No other information. So that's the main difference. Okay, see you, Alonzo. Okay, Madi has a question. Thank you for your support, Madi. Let's copy and paste. Can I say her English is impeccable or flawless? You can. You can. So grammatically, and people can understand what you mean. The question is, do native speakers use this? They might. I wouldn't. So it can. More common, if I said her English is perfect, would probably the word to use is more common word is perfect. You can use impeccable or flawless, but I don't think that's so common, but it's possible. Madi, flawless is right. Why did you say flawless? Marianne. I hope I still have more blood. I hope I still have some blood. Oh. Wow. Let's get rid of these comments. So, what's your question? So, Marianne, you put two sentences, great, but I'm not sure the question. So I got to guess. What is the question? I hope I still have more blood. I hope I still have some blood. What's the difference between these two sentences is probably your question. Well, let's think of the situation. I hope I still have more. This is a really unusual sentence because nobody's going to say this sentence. They may say to give. Let's get a real sentence. So maybe you're donating blood. I hope I still have more blood to give. I hope I still have some blood to give. They mean basically the same thing. You hope there's blood to give. They're just expressed a different way. You want more or some. I think your examples are the confusing part. Let's make a simpler. I hope I still have. I don't know why I use blood. Money. All right. This is a little more common, talking about money than blood. So in this case, I hope I still have more money. It doesn't really make sense. This is the one we should use for expressing, I wish I had some money. Again, I'm not sure your question. Callie, I was cleaning 24 hours, my teeth 8 times. Callie... I was cleaning my teeth. I cleaned my teeth 8 times in 24 hours. This is how we would explain that. Well, you clean your teeth a lot. I guess that's not much. Yeah, oh, we don't need the was. I cleaned my teeth 8 times in 24 hours. That's, I think, what you want to say. Dewey, you sometimes mop the floor in the afternoon. The floor is mopped by me in the afternoon sometimes. Alex, I have some doubt about how to use past and present with certain words like let, put, I let. They can be used past and present. Yeah, some words are the same, past and present. Put, hit, let. They don't change. But I wonder if it is better to use did before such words. I did put it. No. That's the past tense. I put it in the car yesterday. That's the past tense. Why do you want to change it? You've got to have confidence that these words don't change in the present and past tense. It's the same. You cannot say put it. You cannot say hit it. You cannot say let it. So I put it in the car yesterday. I put it in the car every day. Confidence, these words. There's not many words. And I can't think of all the words right off the top of my head. So I can't think of them immediately, but there's these 3. Anna. Let's put Anna last question here. This would be an are you question. Are you active in blood donation? Well, is it correct to ask someone if he's active in blood donation? Well, we might say, if you want to make a do you question, do you give blood? Kind of, this is a more common question. Do you give blood? Or do you give or donate? We could also just say donate blood. Or you might say, do you offer your blood to the vampires? You might need to say that English. You never know. So this is okay. Do you give blood? Do you don't donate blood? Probably do you donate blood? Let's get rid of that one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. And the answer is no, I don't give blood. Oh, Sanya's back. Early with her question. All right, Sanya, let's take a look. Sir, can you tell me today, yes, what is the difference? What is the difference, and you need it between figures of speech, similes, no, you had between there, comma, similes, comma, and metaphors. And these are dictionary words. And what I mean by dictionary words is the first step to understanding them is you go to the dictionary. Because the dictionary will explain those. Let's go to Oxford here. Oxford. Figure of speech. Let's see if Oxford has this. All right. Figure of speech. And I'm just going to copy that. And that looks terrible. Let's see if we can... So a word or phrase, let's just make a phrase. A phrase used in a different way from its usual meaning in order to create a particular mental picture or effect. Let's use mental picture. So they must have an example. How about this? I am dead tired. That could be a figure of speech. Creating this mental picture that I'm really, really tired. Okay, let's get that out of here. Simile. A word or phrase that compares something to something else using like or as. Yeah, so you need to say, I am tired like, what's very tired? I'm tired like an old man. All right, so when a simile, you need this like or as, comparing two things. I am smart as Einstein. comparing two things. And the metaphor, and we go to our dictionary. So a word or phrase used to describe somebody, something else in a way that is different from its normal use. In order to show that the two things have the same qualities and to make the description more powerful, example, she has a heart of stone. All right, so and this is a little advanced. So figures of speech are really common. I cannot. There's thousands of figures of speech. Just a phrase trying to create a mental picture. Similes are like or as. They're comparing, and the metaphor is more poetic. Comparing something to nature or sorry, there's some technical problem. Wait a moment. All right, so yeah, the metaphor, she has a heart of stone. Now, metaphors and similes are figures of speech. I think they're just a type of figure of speech also. So I am tired like an old man, and a metaphor, she has a heart of stone. These are figures of speech. Now that's a basic view of that. I'm not sure why you need to know the difference between these three unless you're in a writing class. But I have to move on. Sashintha, besides playing football, what else do you like? Is this correct? Yes, that's correct. As a native speaker, how can you know all the phrasal verbs? I probably don't. I probably don't know all the phrasal verbs, but phrasal verbs, if you want to learn phrasal verbs, you better start reading. If you cannot study phrasal verbs directly out of a book. That is something that is learned through reading and listening only. Alex, I wonder if you can explain further about its and its. It's confusing me. Okay, I'll put that up on the board. So it and it is. It is always. This is not possessive. So this is confusing because if we have he's, she's, or no, sorry, here, Robin's cat. So in your school or whatever, you're taught that, all right, apostrophe S here, it's my cat. That's my cat. So this is possessive for Robin, Robin's cat. But we can't use it with its. So here, let me get a list of the Too many screens here. His cat, her cat. Here. It's better if we make a sentence. I put it's there. It's his. What else? Yeah, I'm confusing. Here, let me get a picture. Instead of me typing it, let's see if I can get a quick picture. Test out. Yeah, I'm slow. It's getting too complicated for me. Okay, here. Found it. All right. This. That's what I was going for. Anyway, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns. Mine, his, her, its. This is the possessive. Mine, his, her, its. Possessive pronoun. Mine, his, hers, its. No apostrophe here for the possessive. Possessive. And yeah, so with names, people's names, we put apostrophe S for possessive. But if you see it's, that has to be it is. So if I made another sentence, if I'm talking, my cat is hurt, its ear is injured. All right, there we go. So it's is possessive. So my cat, we can refer to animals with it. Its ear is injured. Yeah, I did a terrible job explaining that. But anyway, the apostrophe S is used with names, but the possessives usually don't have apostrophes. Okay? Sorry. I hope I didn't confuse you more. Tip: use different sticker notes for each definition. Good idea. Thank you. Let's just check that out. These are sticky note. Problem is it might be too small. Well, that's pretty good. Okay, good idea. Thank you, Anna. That's a good idea. Anna, you are making my job easier. Three, she usually borrows a pencil for doing the task, so I changed into passive sentence. A pencil was borrowed for doing the task by her. Yeah. Yeah, that's passive. Hello, brood? What's brood? Zamuna, phrase: the dog and the cat were seen together all the time. Let's put that on the board. Okay, we don't need that. The dog and the cat were seen together all the time. I've got 2 questions. 1. What does this mean? All right, there's a dog, there's a cat, and they're always together. When I look, they're always together. They're never apart. All right? And which tense is used in the phrase? It's the past tense passive. Past passive form, I believe. Zumana. Metaphor example. Chiri was very small. No. 5 months child. Is it correct? No. These are not metaphors. These are descriptions of a person. These are descriptions. If this is a person, Chiri, let's change the name to Tom, was very small. You're just describing Tom. That is not a metaphor. The child was 5 months. Those are not metaphors. Those are just basic descriptions. If you want metaphors, go to Google, check metaphors. Study English. Hello. Do you have a channel, Study English? Layla, you don't need to be here. You're busy today. Alyssa, welcome. Alyssa, Carrie is not here. So, who said Anna is talking to you? Is Carrie here? No, I don't think Carrie's here. Who knows where Carrie is? Carrie's father has COVID. So Carrie's in quarantine for 2 weeks. I cannot meet her. Callie, let's put your... Teacher, can I ask you one question? Well, what is the difference between 2 sentences? And here are your 2 sentences. I shall come back. I will come back. Which one is correct? Both are correct. They mean basically the same thing. Now, 99% of the time we're going to use I will come back. So that's the common expression for most native speakers. I shall come back is more, how can I say, more dramatic, more poetic. If you said that to your friend, it would be a little awkward because you should say, I will come back. But I shall come back. Yeah, that's more poetic or something you might read in a novel or something like that. But it means the same thing. Don't say I shall come back. You use I'll come back. Joseph Prince, hello. Layla, did you say that Carrie's father is infected with the coronavirus? Yeah, I think father and probably mother and probably her. We don't know. Maybe even me. Last time I saw Carrie was Monday. So Maybe I got it too. Who knows? If she's getting tested, I'll get tested. And well, if she fails her test, if she's positive for the virus, then I will get tested. And we'll see. Joseph Prince asks, what's the exact meaning of the phrasal verbs down to earth? These are not phrasal verbs. These look like idioms. They're not phrasal verbs. And another phrasal is idioms. Of the bud, nip in the. I think your spelling is wrong. Let me check that. I don't use that, so I gotta check it. Nip it in the butt. Bud? Nip. Yeah, nip in the bud. Nip something. Not in the bud. He is down to earth means he is not, he is modest. So let's check modest. Not very large, expensive, or important. So he doesn't pretend to be a rich guy. He doesn't pretend to be fancy. We say someone is down to earth means they're just a regular working person, normal person. And nip in the bud. I don't use that, so. Anyway, if you nip something in the bud, you will stop it, or stop. Stop something. Stop something before it gets worse. Okay. All right. That's a lot of questions you guys are asking today. Please consider YouTube channel membership. This helps me continue on. Join the channel. Become a member. Find the join button. Click it. Sign up. Be a member. Support the channel. Support me. Support my coffee. I help you. You can help me. Let's go back to the editing. No questions. Are you in self-quarantine now? No, no, I'm not in quarantine right now. It looks like it, but no. But if Carrie has COVID, then I guess I have to get tested.
S, S, and TH.
So you will not meet anyone till you make carry? What do you mean make carry? What does that mean? Sorry, Layla, what does that mean make carry? I mean, to make sure that carry is okay. No, I don't know. I'll probably meet, I have to go out, I have to eat. I mean, we're all connected. Carrie is directly connected to her dad, but I haven't seen Carrie in a few days. If she tests negative, there's no reason for me to quarantine. Joseph Prince. What about the expression tip of the iceberg? Yeah, that's an idiom. Joseph Prince, I cannot teach, hundreds of idioms. Idioms are very, I really don't know why students like to learn idioms so much. Idioms are not, there's more important vocabulary you need to learn before idioms. So if you really need, to learn an idiom, tip of the iceberg, meaning the idiom, tip of the iceberg basically means the small part of a much larger situation or problems that remains hidden. If someone is said to be the tip of the iceberg, it means that something is only a small part of a much bigger situation. Let's see if they have an example. After the party, the messy kitchen was the tip of the iceberg. The rest of the house was in a bigger mess. All right? So the tip of the iceberg, just a small... I guess we'll put that in our... The small part of a much larger situation and problem that remains hidden. So they are in the kitchen. They only see the kitchen. But the kitchen is the tip of the iceberg. It's a small problem. The rest of the house, we cannot see it yet. Bigger problem. This live stream has been on up for about an hour and 22 minutes. I wish for Carrie and her family getting well soon. Yeah, most people are okay. They get well after COVID. Most people, if they're under age 60. COVID's not that bad under age 60. Still, we don't want to spread it to other people. Listen, what does in vain mean? He died in vain. Well, I'm going to go to the dictionary. Died in vain. That means they didn't win. They were not successful. So they died for no reason. They died in vain means they were not successful and they failed to achieve what they wanted. Yosef, it means a small part of a big problem. That's right. By the way, where did you take the picture of your thumbnails? I didn't take... Your question is wrong. By the way, where did you take the picture of your thumbnail? You put an S. Don't need an S. There's only one thumbnail. For yesterday, we need a apostrophe, yesterday's live stream. I took that at my boss's office. You know, maybe instead of Jamboard, I can just use Google Docs. Maybe Google Docs is better. Let's try it out. Mhm. This might be better for my purposes. It's easier for me to highlight color, change the font of specific words. But I got a lot of free space over here. What other programs does Google have? Marketing Mustafa. Yeah, maybe I'll just use Google Docs for typing. Get add-ons. Hello, Carrie. We were talking about you. It'd be nice if I could put sticky notes here. Sorry, guys. I can put this, take a note. Yeah, no questions coming, guys. I'm checking my messages. So, Carrie, you went for your COVID test. How was that? I'm going to go back to my editing.
Now. Okay, guys.
Push, push, push. We need a swoosh. There's our swoosh. Go back to 10. Swoosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've used Google Docs before. There's Jam. And then Google Docs. So I think Google, because people ask English questions, I think it's easier just to write them here and answer them. But I would like to use this spot over here, and those sticky notes would be awesome if they were in Google Docs. Let's see if they have. Let's see if they have any sticky notes. Sticky. No. Fun text. Okay, no, don't want that. Did you eat lunch today? Layla, ask an English question. Yes, I ate lunch. Layla, you're busy today. Go be with your family. I'm going to kick you out. Right now it's about 5:38 p.m. here in Korea. Okay. Let's try that. That's a little better. Yeah, Layla, just don't worry about this. Huh? Whiteboard for Microsoft also has sticky notes. I'm trying to figure this out, Anna, because when I do live streams on my main channel, because so many people go there, I really got to have a organized system. Microsoft whiteboard. Digital whiteboard, Microsoft. What did I sign up? Thought I got this. Sign in. I already got this yesterday. I don't know why I have to get it again. Oh, there we go. Work with others. Sorry, guys. Let's see your questions. Anyone have any questions? Marianne, here's 8:40. Oh, it's 8:40 morning. And mods too. What are you talking? Oh, Alyssa had keep your laughters and doubts for I've elven blood within me. Laughter turned to silence as he wielded his sword swiftly, boldly, with ease, or any suggestion. Is this your Harry Potter fan fiction? Or something like that? Keep your laughters and doubts, for I have elven blood within me. Laughter turned to silence as he wielded his sword swiftly, boldly. Oh, he wielded his sword. Whatever, it's your writing, so whatever you want to say. I don't know what you're writing. Jeez. He wielded his sword awkwardly, comically, gaily. I'm not sure your question, Alyssa. I don't know how to help you with that. I don't know what you want to express. Swiftly, boldly, with ease. Those all work. Anna, whether you're offering the friend rate or doing a favor for the person who birthed you into this world, infinite intangible values. What is infinite intangible values? I don't know. Where did you get that? And I need more information. That is not common English. Madi, I took a shower and did my haircut. You're still here. Yeah, I'm still here because I don't take a shower and I don't get my hair cut. The only problem with the Microsoft is I don't know how to change this font. Well, the sticky has good font. And you can make that bigger. Yeah, I think this might be better. I didn't like this yesterday, but today... Oh, that's strange. I put a like. You'd like this. This might win, Anna. Sorry. This might win. It's easier to move around. I can't change this font, but so easy to get it out of the way. From a book, the title is Things Are What You Make of Them, Life Advice for Creatives. Well, let's work through that, and I'll see if I can do that on Microsoft here. So we have infinite intangible values. Well, infinite means unlimited. There's so many. Intangible mean, well, tangible is something more we can see and touch. So intangible is the opposite. We can't really see it. We can't really touch it. So infinite intangible values. Well, if you think of love, love is something that can be infinite, I guess, and intangible. You can't really see or touch it. But intangible, that can have so many meanings. Tangible, intangible. Let's check that. Tangible. That can be clearly seen to exist. That you can touch or feel. So I guess love can, in a way, is tangible. It's hard. Well, let's say love is not something you can see. You can't see love. You can't touch love. So let's say it's intangible. So infinite, intangible, infinite, unlimited love. The values, I'm not sure what that book was trying to talk about. All right, well, since Alyssa doesn't care what whiteboard I use, I will use Microsoft for now.
Okay, guys, how to produce and now let's make the TH sound in English. So it's voiceless again, no vibration. Good. Let
I need a swoosh. No questions, guys? All right, I think I'm going to go get some tea. Where's the... Why does it leave? Bathroom break and getting tea. Be back soon. I'll be right back, guys. Getting my cup. got tea, and I got some pineapple. I'm ready for another 10 hours. And I see everyone is gone. I'll delete this. All right, Alex, is there any difference in the meaning of these two sentences? I had been washing the plates when the phone rang versus I was washing the plates. Sorry, I'm looking at the... No. Yeah, you're using... This is a common question. Using two grammar forms for basically the same meaning. Technically, they are different, but from what I'm thinking about it, I had been... Let me check that. Looks the same to me. Where'd you get that question? Mukbang. Pineapple. No, I cannot see the difference in the meaning. If someone else knows, tell me. This pineapple cost about $4 in Korea. All right, Alex. For me, there's no meaning, but probably grammatically, you want to use the had been when you're telling your story. But I don't know. I'm not smart enough to answer that question. They seem the same to me. Alfeshbe Gorwadia. Hi. Let's insert advertisement here. A few decades later, I should say. I always find it hard to find the right moment to use the past perfect continuous instead of the past continuous. When you're telling a story of your past, when you focus, I guess, the past continuous is more of a recent event or something. I don't want to say that, but we usually when we're storytelling, I'm telling a story about my past. I had been living in Canada when I was 10 and I broke my arm, something like that. We might use it more in the storytelling. But I don't know every situation. I'm not a grammar genius. Hey, Verana, what font is that? Could you share it, please? I want to try that font for my project. This font? I don't know. The default Windows font. I don't know what that is. There's only one font. Do you put salt on your pineapple? No? Is that a thing? If it is a thing, I don't want to know about it. I'm checking that in Google. Salt on pineapple. A little bit of salt helps intensifies the sweet flavor. Never heard of it, but I guess it's a thing. No, I don't put salt. Anna, maybe the timing is just a bit off. Yeah, the timing is not good, but it's just it's a little bit not good. So it's not good timing. It's a bit off. So an example sentence. Let me finish my pineapple. No. He came to see me at my office. He came, but his timing was a bit off. I had just left for my vacation. So there was a problem with his timing. Just bad luck with timing. It was a bit off. Because I had just if he came a little bit earlier, he would have saw me. He would have seen me. Alyssa, do you like pineapples on pizza? It's quite controversial. Well, in Canada, yeah, we eat a lot of pineapple pizza. So, yeah, I'm okay with pineapple on pizza. Excuse me. We call it Hawaiian pizza. And Hawaiian pizza came from Canada, 1962. So there you go. First used in Canada, Hawaiian pizza, not Hawaii. Joseph Prince, word around. It baffled me because it comes in many contexts. Yeah, there's too many contexts, Joseph, and you want me to think of every context now? I can't just think. So if you have the word around here, in this area, around, call me around 8 o'clock. So a little bit before 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock. The bank is around the corner, so you gotta move around in a direction. So there's many ways to use around. You have to give me a sentence so I know what you're looking for. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Yeah, I'm doing mukbang. I have a pen. I can't sing it, Alyssa, because YouTube will strike this video if I sing the song. YouTube is very sensitive about music. And YouTube is very smart when people are whistling music, humming music, singing music. The big companies will take control of my video if I do any of that.
Good, guys. Let's now
Push. Swoosh.
let's
I got 6 people watching or listening. Alyssa, Anna, Yosef, 3. Maybe Alex. Alfesha Bay, are you still here? Who's here? Lip singing.
good, guys.
Push. Alex, could you explain why they use she instead of her in this sentence? I suggested she go home. That's our pronoun. Her is more possessive. Her hat. Her cat. She, after she is a verb. she went. She studies. That's your subjective pronoun. Her is possessive. Her thinking. Joseph asked around. Well, that's a phrasal verb. But nobody seemed to. So I asked around. You went to many people around the area, maybe. In that area, around, in that area. Burning bridges. If we go back to... No. So burning bridges, sorry. Burning bridges comes from a proverb. So the proverb is don't burn your bridges. So if you're crossing from one part to another part, you have to cross a bridge. If you burn the bridge, you can't go back. So we have a proverb in English. I don't know the full proverb. Let me check. It's something, don't burn your bridges. Just don't burn your bridges. Okay, that's the proverb. Don't burn your bridges. That means, when you quit your company and you're leaving on the last day and you tell everyone, I hate you all. I never want to work here again. That can be considered burning a bridge. You always have to be nice, and there's a possibility you can go back. You can go back. So don't burn your bridges. So this says avoid burning bridges. So don't burn your bridges, or you'll just have to rebuild them later. So, you destroy the chance of doing something again. And if you got to rebuild it later, you got to rebuild that relationship again. So don't burn your bridges. So when you leave a situation, when you leave a job, when you leave a relationship, don't make it worse. Always leave that opportunity that you can go back. Alyssa, I just discovered a new slang which is popular last year. It's awesome sauce, which means impressive. I've never heard of awesome sauce, so it can't be that popular. And awesome sauce is definitely not awesome sauce. Slang changes every year, so I don't really need to check it. It's not going to help you in the company. Might help you on TikTok or Instagram. Awesome sauce.
Let's move on. Let's
Awesome sauce. I've been here 2 hours 20 minutes. Wow. Yesterday was 7 hours. I'm not going to do 7 hours again. So, sin thin. That is today's words. Sin and thin. Sin and thin. Sin thin. Let's get the IPA. Sin. Oh, what's that size? 90. Sin thin. It's got to be gray. Sin and thin. Actually, this can be a little bit bigger.
It is A or B.
Oh, no one has said anything. Layla's back. Layla, we were singing songs without you.
A or B.
We had a party. Sin and thin.
Word is A
Sin. Thin, be thin. It's a sin to be thin.
What is A?
What do we do?
A or B? Let's start it.
Cross this off. Let's check 9. Cross it off. Let's check 8. Let's check 7. 6. All right, 10. Back from. You should go back to your family, Layla. Nothing's happening here. All right, so Anna, thank you for your health recommendation. Yeah, I'll stretch my back. I'm stretching. I should just set up a camera in the house and in all my rooms and do 24 hours live stream. Just walk around speaking. There might be a problem when I'm in the bathroom.
A or B?
Let's get started.
Started. Here are my first two.
Here are my first 2 words.
Thin. One more time. Thin. Is it A or is it B? It's B.
It's B.
What about this one?
What about this one?
Listen to me very carefully. Faith. A would be face. Guys, worse. B would be worth. Faith.
Let's ever since verse since. Since the accent, ever since he didn't drive again. I don't know. Let me check that. Ever since verse since. It's just used for emphasis. Yeah, mainly for emphasis. Yosef, what's the difference between pick up, pick out, These are phrasal verbs. So pick up, you want. Phrasal verbs have many meanings. One meaning is I pick up something, and pick out means many meanings of pick out, but one common meaning is choose. I choose. There's a selection of apples, and I pick out, I choose one apple. And I pick out the apple, and then I pick up the apple. Hope that helps.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. Last night I had dreamed of the dreamed of. Yeah, I can check your sentence. I will check your sentence. Yeah, let's use this. No. Where's the Google Docs? This one. All right, you wrote. Let's get that bigger. What? Copy. Yikes. Oh, why is the copy paste not good here? Sorry, it's all right. That's better. Get rid of this. Last night I had dreamed. I like dreamt better. I think. Anyway, I dreamed of. That's okay. I dreamed of a boy. I dreamed that. All right, so I dreamed of, you need a noun after that. I dreamed of a boy. I dreamed of happiness, some sort of noun. And I dreamed that starting with your subject, something happened. So you said, last night I had dreamed of that. You used of and that. No. We got to get rid of this of. So this of is out. That's out. Last night I dreamed that I lost my back teeth because of eating hard food and the braces were broken. And the braces, let's use my braces were broken. Check my sentence, okay? Hope that helps. Alex, I want to take your advice and start reading books so I can improve my English, but I'm not how to pick the right book according to my English level. Have you got any advice? Well, definitely don't pick a book that is too high for your level. Don't choose Harry Potter. You're not going to finish it. It's not going to improve your English. So, very important to choose a book at your level. And don't choose silly books, like too childish, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's too childish, and there's too much useless vocabulary, slang. So try to pick. You got to open up the book. You got to look at the first 2 pages, first page, and you should understand about 90% of the book. All right, you should understand about 90% of the book, 90 to 95%. You should understand most of the page. There's just 1, 2, maybe 3 vocabulary expressions you don't know. Most of it you should know. But if you only understand 60, 70%, no, don't read that book. That's too high. So you should understand, let's say 90, 95% of the book. There's just a few expressions here and there that you don't understand. All right, that's the best way. Don't choose too high.
Would be thank. Fourth. Thank. Fourth.
Fourth.
Force. 10th.
Last night I dreamed that I lost my back teeth because of eating hard food and my braces were broken. It was a nightmare. Thank you for correcting. Yes. Alyssa, why do Americans sometimes joke about Canadians? Like, is it How I Met Your Mother, and there's a scene in Hotel Transylvania? Oh, your girlfriend from Canada? Canadians joke about Americans. It goes both ways. Americans are easier targets to joke about than Canadians. But Americans, they have a few jokes about Canadians. Americans have a few jokes about every country, so don't think they're not joking about you. The Canadian jokes are pretty superficial. Like, they might joke about pronunciation, but actually most Canadians have same pronunciation as America, and Americans really don't know about Canada, so they joke, but it's usually just stereotypes. Do you know any Canadian jokes or any stereotypes about Canadians?
Tense. Sing.
Layla, what time are you going to do your live stream next Sunday on Shout English channel? I don't know. Nothing's decided. Maybe not. Probably not. Who knows? No plan.
Sink. Sink. It's A, sink. B is think. Listen to
I'm sorry, Layla. You always want the schedule. I don't have a schedule. What kind of tea are you drinking now? You spelled tea wrong. It should be TEA. I don't know the flavor of this tea. Carrie got me this tea for Christmas. I don't know. Carrie bought me this tea. It's okay.
sink. B is think. Listen to me. Truth. Truth.
Truth. Truce.
Our last two words now.
Truth. Truce. Regular tea. All tea is regular tea. Nothing special. Yeah, ask her about the tea. If Layla, if that's your best question, Layla, you got to think of interesting questions. Let's see, what can Layla ask? And let's ask Layla questions. Layla, I think I asked you this before. Layla, can you travel to another country alone? Listen, well, I heard this scene from Anchorman 2. The Canadian Anchorman always says sorry after they talk during the fight scene. I don't think you've ever heard me say sorry, so that stereotype is debunked. Sorry.
Would be math.
Moth.
Mass. The would be math. Excellent job, guys.
All right, let's end the live stream in about 4 or 5 minutes. Any last questions or comments? Get them in. It'll put us at 2 hours 50 minutes today. That's enough of me. Don't want to torture you guys. Layla, no, I can't travel alone. Maybe if the pandemic is over, I could do that. Even though I can't depend on myself to travel on, I have no experience. I see.
Excellent.
I'm always thinking of ways to get Layla out of her prison. And Alyssa too.
Videos if you want to improve your skills. See you next time.
See you next time. Friendly people. See you next time. All right, guys, nothing else. Let's end this live stream. Layla comes in with the last question here. Recently, I learned grant. I noticed they use it as a verb, so I want to know if native speakers use it as a noun or not. Yeah, grant can be a verb or a noun. All right, guys, I'm going to end this live stream, so I don't know when I'll see you again. Well, I'll see you in the chat room. Other than that, take care. I'm not going to do a live stream tomorrow. And maybe not Sunday. I don't know.